Good evening.
Good evening. Let's see.
Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Hey, Marlon. Hi, Manuel, Karen, Elvin. Now I also see Damaris. Welcome.
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
teacher.
teacher.
evening. Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Recording in progress.
Let's see. We'll wait for the rest. Maybe about a minute.
No. Good evening, teacher.
Hi, Luis. Good evening. Okay, let's see now. I see Sonia as well. Sarai. Good evening, girls.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi. Good evening.
Alrighty then, I have 21 people already. So once again, welcome. Happy Friday. So let me ask you guys, yesterday you were saved by the bell, right? That I had a power. We will try to recover those 5 minutes tonight. We will recover those 5 minutes tonight. And let's see. Okay. So let me ask you guys, do you have plans for the weekend? Let's see. Luis, do you have plans for the weekend?
I am, rest.
Ah, you're planning to rest.
I go to the church.
Okay. And you go to church. Alrighty then. Thank you,
Go
Luis.
to the church.
So you're resting and you're going to church.
In Sunday.
On
Tomorrow,
Sunday.
tomorrow, rest.
Okay, cool. That sounds like a good plan. By the way, that's a nice shirt. Let's see, Luis and Emerson. That one is a Manchester United shirt, right? The jersey. Yeah, it's my second favorite club after Real Madrid, Manchester United. Good.
Okay.
Let's see. What about Victor? Do you have any plans for the weekend, Victor?
Repeat, teacher.
Okay, cool. Do you have plans for the weekend? Any plans? Maybe you are going to the beach or you're resting or visiting family.
Pues, ah, tranquilo, teacher.
So you don't have plans for the weekend.
No, no, no.
Do you have to work on the weekends?
Eh,
Only Saturday. Se buguea. Víctor se buguea.
Ah, okay. Alrighty then. Thank you, Victor. And what about you, Emerson? Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Maybe because it's the birthday of my son, and well, I mm, I ¿cómo se dice? Think es yo pienso, ¿verdad?
It is what?
I think
I think. I think.
es yo pienso o yo.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think.
I think make a celebration for my son in the Sunday.
On Sunday.
On
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
On Sunday.
And now that you mentioned, how old is your son?
I don't understand. Repeat, please.
Ah, okay. So yeah, how old is your son? Is he 1 year old, 2 years old?
1 year old.
1 year old. Okay.
It's your first birthday.
It's his first birthday. Great. I hope you enjoy. So you said that you're planning a celebration for your son.
Yeah, sí.
Okay, good.
vamos a ir a comer pastelito.
Yeah, we're eating cake. We're eating cake
Yeah,
then.
maybe.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, good to know, Emerson. Let's see, what about the ladies? Let's see, Sonia, do you have any plans for the weekend?
I go to the shopping
Okay, you go shopping.
tomorrow.
Okay, and what are you shopping? Are you buying
I
clothes?
yes, one dress for congrats. ¿Cómo? Graduación.
Okay, so you are shopping for a dress to go to a graduation party.
Okay, to go a graduation my son.
Okay, for your son. Great, congratulations to you and your son.
Thank you. Say one son. I have one son.
You have one son, okay. Okay, cool.
He's 15 years old.
15 years old, okay.
Yes.
Cool. Great, time flies, Sonia, time flies. Time flies. Okay, thank you then. Let's see, maybe the last one before we move on, Karen, because you were one of the first ones to join the class. So do you have plans, Karen, for the weekend?
Tomorrow was my day off. I have a lunch with a client to my boyfriend for your work. And Sunday I work all day.
Sunday you work. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because I remember that you mentioned that you have Friday and Saturday off, right?
No, this day always is my day off because in this occasion,
Yeah, in this occasion.
in this occasion, how do you say pedir permiso?
You ask for permission.
Okay, I ask for permission for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then enjoy your day
Today I
tomorrow.
work all day.
You work today instead of tomorrow, right?
Yes,
You made a swap in your days.
exactly.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Karen.
Okay,
Thank
teacher.
you for sharing. Okay, now I have 25 people. Excellent. You were saved by the bell last night. Last night we only had the first group to present the role play, so we will continue maybe around 8:30 tonight in case if you know someone still on the way home and all that. Okay. But we will try to remember a few of the things we talked about on Thursday, yeah, yesterday. So there were a few exercises we did. So let's try to remember a little. Maybe I'm going to ask, let's see, Sandra. So Sandra, what do you remember, Sandra?
Ando fónica, teacher.
Yeah, you can check your notes.
Ando un poco mal de la garganta.
Ah, okay.
¿De qué hablamos el yesterday?
Mhm. Yeah, exactly. So yesterday, what did we talk about?
Estuvimos en inglés.
Yeah, in English.
Eh,
Oh,
practication, le iba a decir conversation.
Yeah, you practice the
Vocabulary,
conversation.
vocabulary, teacher.
Ah, okay.
Practice vocabulary. In the group.
Yeah, in the groups, if you remember, we were talking about, again, we mentioned that we have 3 different ways in each tense,
Yes.
right? Affirmative,
Negative y interrogative.
interrogative, right? So the last part
Interrogative.
that we covered was how to ask questions. How to
Yes.
ask questions. Okay. Okay, cool, Sandra, thank you. Maybe now I'm moving with Karina Canales. What else, Karina? What do you remember? Do you remember any word or phrase that we talked about last night?
I remember the auxiliary do and that's. For example, the instruction is auxiliary más subject más verb. And for the question,
Okay, the auxiliary. We mentioned that the auxiliary goes at the beginning, right? And there are 2 auxiliaries that we are using for questions. So let me ask, let's see, Manuel, do you remember what those 2 auxiliaries are to ask questions?
Do and does.
Do and does. Okay, so when do we use do? Manuel, do you remember?
When you do um, utilize al do in I in no remember teacher
Do
Oh,
is the
oh, yeah,
first
yeah.
person.
Do I you they we
okay, let's see. So he says that do, okay, do we use it for the following subjects, right? I, you,
you,
we,
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 they
they,
he
and
he,
they, right?
they,
So for those 4. And what about the does? When do we use
us,
the does?
he,
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 she, and it.
he,
She
she, it.
is
He, she,
and
and it, right? So by default, you guys know if I start the do, it's a question, right? It's a question.
yes, I,
And then you can answer either yes, I do, or
Does
no
no, I don't.
no, I
no,
no I
don't.
don't.
I
Exactly, no,
don't.
I don't. So let's see the examples of questions. Maybe you guys remember. Mauricio, can you give us an example of a sentence with do, with the auxiliary do?
Do. Do you work in a company,
Do you
for
work
example?
in
A
a
company?
company?
Company.
Excellent. Thank you, Mauricio. So do you
Okay.
work in a company? Great. Let's see, Emerson. There are 2 options to answer, one affirmative and one negative. What are they? Can you mention them?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. And the other one?
No, no, I don't.
I don't.
No, I don't.
don't.
Already then, you guys remember. Great job. Let's see, Jamilet said that she wants to help us with the next one. So Jamilet, can you give us an example of a question with the auxiliary das?
Does he speak German?
Okay, does he speak
German?
German? Okay, does he speak German? Remember, if it's a question, we change the intonation, right? Does he speak German? Okay, and now for the two possible answers, again, we have two possible answers. Maybe Victor can help us. So Victor, does he speak German? What are the two possible options to answer?
Repeat, teacher.
Okay, so how can I answer this question? There are two possible ways. Hay dos opciones to answer the question. Does he speak German? Pay attention to the sentence number one. What is the difference on how we answer in question number two?
The auxiliary.
Okay, so the auxiliary needs to be still does, right? But what is the structure to answer?
Yes.
Eh,
That's it.
Check this one, Victor. Check this one.
Dice papá, ¿cómo están? Yo le debo, ¿qué le debo?
eh,
Yes, he does.
S.
he does.
Okay,
Eh,
yes, he does. And what about the
No.
negative? Yes, he does.
I
And the negative?
No,
I
No,
don't.
he doesn't.
No, I
He
don't.
does. No,
No,
no.
he doesn't.
he does.
Hold on.
No, he doesn't.
Just
Does.
let. Okay. Yeah, but let Victor answer, please, guys. Victor.
Uh-huh.
So what could be the possible answer? Yes, he does, and
No, I'm not.
no, I'm not.
No, he.
Victor.
Yeah, only Victor. Guys, remember, when I ask someone a specific question, just let the person answer. Because if you interrupt them, if you interrupt the other person, then they may get mad and we need to be respectful. And also, that helps me check if you guys have understood. Imagínense que yo voy a hablar y de repente alguien más da la respuesta, ya no me dejó pensar, ¿verdad? So,
Sorry, teacher.
no problem. So remember that if you know the answer, it's like, I know the answer, teacher, but let the person answer. Okay, let's see. Okay, Victor, go ahead.
Es teacher. He doesn't.
Okay, no, he doesn't, exactly. But keep that in mind, guys. When I ask a specific person, just let that person answer, okay? Because everyone needs to participate. Okay, good. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, everyone. So yeah, two options to ask the question. What you need to remember is that the auxiliary goes at the beginning, okay? Goes at the beginning. Now, let's test. Let's test if you guys have understood. So we are going to raffle it, to make it fair. Let me see. Okay. We are going to raffle it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I just need to check your list. Okay, here I have the list and we will randomly select someone. We will check who the victim is, okay? We will get a victim. And let's see, name picker. I'm going to ask you a few questions with the do or does, and you have to respond accordingly. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to enter your names here. And we will see who the victims will be. I'm sorry, the volunteers. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if Irving, are you here, Irving?
Congratulations, Gordo.
Okay, so Irving, do you like Pepsi?
Yes, I like.
Okay, so do we say yes, I like, or is there a different way to answer?
Es que qué feo tu actitud, Ana. Y si te
Guys, also remember to be in mute, okay? So Irving, let me ask you once again. Do you like Pepsi? Let's see.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Okay. So if the question goes with do, the answer also goes with do, okay? If the question goes with does, you also need to answer with does, okay? Great. Thank you, Irvin. Now
Okay.
let's see who's gonna be the next one. Thank you, Irvin. Let's see. The next one goes to, looks like it's gonna be Karen, the one.
Tell me, teacher.
Okay, Karen, let me think about something. Does Shakira love Piqué?
No, they don't.
She don't?
Doesn't.
Okay, I'm going to ask you the question once again. Does Shakira love Piqué?
Okay. No, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay. Probably she still does, but that's what everybody knows, right? Okay. Great, Karen. Thank you. Let's see. Now we're gonna move on with somebody else. Let's see. It looks like it's gonna be Marlon. Let's see. Marlon, you're the lucky one. Okay, let's see. Marlon, the question is, okay, listen, do Cocolito and Tío Periquito live in Spain?
No, they doesn't, teacher.
Okay, no, they doesn't. Do you guys agree with that? So if we talk about Cocolito and Tío Periquito, how many people are we talking about?
Okay.
Okay, so do Cocolito and Tío Periquito live in Spain?
No, I don't know, teacher. No lo sé.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a hint, Marlon. Don't worry, here we are to help you. Okay, I'm going to, so do Cocolito and Tío Periquito live in Spain? Okay.
Yes. Yes, I do, entonces.
Yes, they do. Or yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes, you do.
Okay. First, we need to check the category. Si estoy hablando de dos personas, Cocolito and Tío Periquito, how many people are we talking about?
They.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Do they live in Spain?
No.
No.
Yeah, maybe they moved recently, right?
Salvadorian.
Una posibilidad, teacher.
Yeah, there is a possibility, right? He says, yes, they do. Okay, maybe they moved. Yes, they do. Now, something, we know that they don't, right? No, they don't, but it's just to get an answer, right? Now, something
Yes.
that you guys do need to pay attention to is the following. Do you see? Do and do. So if the question starts with do, in the answer you will also answer with do, ¿ok? Tienen que fijarse eso. Si la respuesta, si la pregunta es con do, la respuesta también va a ser
Con
con
do.
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 The same
With do.
happens with the does. We said, does Shakira love Piqué, right? Does Shakira love Piqué? What did we say? I mean, whatever the answer is, if I
No,
have
she
the
doesn't.
auxiliary does, I also need it in the answer, right? No, she doesn't. Si se fijan, si empieza con do, en la respuesta tiene que ir con el do. Si empieza con does, en la respuesta tiene que llevar el
Does.
does. It needs to match, right? Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes? Okay,
Yes.
great.
Horchata.
Now let me clear like horchata de coco. Okay.
No, como la horchata.
Ah, okay. I thought from horchata de coco, but okay. Clear like horchata de coco. We will have more exercises, okay? So you have it crystal clear. Let's see. I'm not sure if Ronaldo, are you here, Ronaldo? Let me see. I'm not sure if Ronaldo's here. Okay. Ah, no, Ronaldo's not here. Maybe we will try with somebody else. Let's see, Cari Canales, you are the lucky one. Let's see, Cari, are you there?
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, so Cari, this question goes to you. Do you get up late? Karina, do you get up late?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Okay, good, Cari. Thank you. And one last victim before we move on. Let's see. Let's see, Luis. It looks like it's gonna be you. Okay, let's see. For Luis, I'm going to ask him, Luis, do you work on weekends?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Okay, great. You have weekends off, Luis. Okay. Excellent, guys. Thank you very much for going over this. Okay. So
You're
this
welcome.
is to remember a little. Okay. Remember,
Thank you,
if the question goes with do, the answer also needs to be with do, right? If the question is with does, the answer also needs to be with does.
Does.
Okay. Well, yeah, it could be either positive or negative, right? You can say yes, she does, or no, she doesn't, or he doesn't, right? It really depends. Okay. We are going to give people a few more minutes in groups before we start with the role, please. Okay. So right now we will do this exercise to remember a little of what we did yesterday. So before we do the role plays, we are going to go with the yes, no questions, okay? So just to remember a little about how do we create questions, we will go over this part. So let's see, in this part, maybe Sonia, can you help us read? So this is how to use yes and no questions in simple present. So let's see, Sonia, can you help us with the first two examples?
Okay. Does she has for assistance?
Okay, does she ask for assistance? Okay, and what is the two possible answers?
Yes, she does. Or no, she doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Great, thank you, Sonia. Good job. We're moving with Liliana. Can you help us with the second one, Liliana?
Okay. Does he drive the truck on weekends?
The truck, the
The
truck.
truck, the truck on weekends?
Drive a truck, okay. Liliana, what are the two possible answers, Lily?
Yes, he does. No, he doesn't.
Or no, he doesn't. Okay, cool. Thank you then.
Thank you.
Next one, maybe Nereida can help us. Let's see, Nereida, what about the next one? Let's see what we have.
Does Elena make it funny call?
Okay, and the answers?
Yes, she does. She does. No, she doesn't.
She doesn't. Great. Sandra, the last one. Take the last one, Sandra.
Does your company check the police? Yes,
The policies?
yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
Or no, it doesn't, right? Very simple. So just to remember a little, now we are going to create the questions, okay? We are going to create the questions. Here we have the answers, right? If you see 1, 2, 3, and 4. So right now we are going to do only this part in exercise number 5 to remember a little of what we talked about last night, okay? This part only, exercise number 5. So I'm going to give you about 5 minutes, 5 or 6 minutes in the groups to resolve this part, to create the questions, okay? This is on page number 26, okay? Page 26, I'm going to open the groups and I'll give you about 5 or 6 minutes to create the questions, okay? Is it clear, guys, about what we need to do?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. Perfect, then let me allow screen sharing in the case if you want to share your screens. And I have 28 people. Okay, let me create 5 groups. Please go ahead and accept the invite. Hi, Mauricio. I'm going to send you to a group. Okay, there you go, Mauricio.
Me volví a sacar, teacher. Como que tengo mala señal de internet.
Okay, I'm going to move you again to room 4, right?
Sí.
Okay, there you go.
Empezaría lo mismo, ¿verdad?
Does
Mm.
she?
Does she?
Does she send money?
Ajá, sería does porque es she.
Ujú. ¿O lo tiene traducido, compañero? No.
No,
Dice, si lo
pero
hace,
es
envía muchos correos
ella
electrónicos a los
envía
clientes, dice.
a los clientes. Ella envía muchos correos a los clientes, the customers. Entonces la respuesta es sí.
Entonces sería así. Does
Does
she
she
sends money
sends
email to customer?
many emails to customer.
Sería, does she?
She sends. She sends emails to customer.
She sends.
Guys, I have a question. When we are asking a question and we have the auxiliary does, do we still need to conjugate the verb like fixes or sends? Do you remember?
Fixes. Fixes. No, teacher.
So do we say, does he fixes or does he fix?
Fixes.
Are you sure?
O fix. Esa es una excepción.
Yeah, the thing is that since you already have the auxiliary does, you do not have to add the letter S or the letters ES. Keep that in
Tenemos que
mind.
poner
Se quita.
fix. Tenemos que
Yeah,
quitar la S, ¿verdad?
La
exactly.
ES.
Ok.
ES.
Fix.
ES, no.
Sería fix.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It does. She sent letter S out.
Yeah, the letter S out, and in number 1, the same thing. Does he?
Fix.
Okay, now you got it. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Con la 3. Se nos había olvidado eso, quitar las letras.
Sí.
Ahora la 3 es, no, she doesn't. She cleans the first floor only.
The first
No,
floor
ella
only.
no limpia el primer piso solo.
Ya se fijan. Ajá.
Sí,
Sí.
¿verdad?
Sí.
Espérame que no haya terminado el
Está
otro.
bien, ¿me escuchan?
Sí.
No había terminado el segundo.
No, perdón. Yes, he does.
Sí, ajá. Y luego sería.
Vale, sería yes, she does, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Sí, la respuesta sería esa.
Yes, she. Ay.
La 3.
La 3 sería, does she cleans the first floor only?
Sería she cleans the first floor only.
Does she clean the first floor only? Ok. La pregunta va. Y la respuesta sería no, she doesn't.
Es que ella quiere ser la
Vamos con la
protagonista,
número
dice.
3.
Va, ahí le toca a quién. Dale vos, Marlon. Después le toca a Cari, después a Belki. Y falta
Igual.
Ay,
cómo está
otra
ahí,
vez
va.
yo. Bueno,
No, ella no hace, dice aquí.
no,
Se
she
refiere a que
doesn't.
no hace.
Ajá, ahí sería negativa.
Ajá, pero tendríamos que
Negativo.
quitar otra cosa.
Sería. Ah. No, pero la pregunta siempre puede ser normal, solo la respuesta sería en negativo.
Igual sería das, ¿verdad?
No,
Does
Ajá.
she clean?
no le puedes
Siempre.
preguntar si ella limpia el primer piso y vas a decir que no. O sea, tendrías que preguntar tal vez si ella limpia todo el edificio y la respuesta sería no, ella solamente limpia el primer piso.
Así es.
Entonces, me está diciendo que inicie con do.
No, siempre sería das, porque
Ajá,
estamos hablando de ella.
ajá. Ok.
Podríamos tal vez dos, no sé, Mariana.
Ok, ahorita lo escribo.
Ok.
Teacher, I have a question. How do you say edificio in English?
Building.
Building. Pero
Building.
se escribe building. Building.
Yeah, exactly. I just sent it in the chat. Building. Yeah, Karina, that's exactly how you.
Building.
Observe si está bien así, por favor.
Tendríamos que preguntar tal vez si Mariana limpia.
Mariana cleans they
En esta cosa no sé dónde está el signo de pregunta, así de que la voy a mandar así.
Ok, está bien.
Ah, error de dedo. No, Carlos, lo tuyo es contagioso. Me faltó la L.
Okay, but that makes sense. Does Mariana clean all the building, right? Or all the floors? Yeah, either or are fine. It makes sense.
Entonces estaría bien la respuesta, sí, teacher.
Yeah.
Ok,
Yeah, the question, yeah, it's okay.
ok. Entonces vamos con la número 4. ¿Quién le toca ahora?
No, no se peleen.
La respuesta sería no, she doesn't.
Ajá. Okay.
Teacher, y en este caso, así como decía Karina, no solo puede ir noche Dawson y se le puede agregar, aparte de she cleans the first, the first floor, o el primer piso,
Yeah, I mean,
de las dos
either
formas.
or, both make sense. You can say, does Mariana clean all the building? Preguntando si limpia todo el edificio, or all the floors, right? First floor, second floor, and then either or, it's fine. The questions are okay.
Okay, coach, thank you.
Either
Okay.
or. Sure, you're welcome. Okay, cool. I will see you in the main session in about a minute. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
¿Quién sigue?
Okay. We will see. Okay, already then, we'll go ahead and check what you have for the questions. And then we're going to move back to the role play activity so you can present what you have ready for tonight. Hopefully I'm not gonna get a power outage once again. Okay, great. Let's see. Maybe we're going to start with Karen. So Karen, can you give us the question you have for number 1?
Um, the answer is, does he fix the AC on Friday?
Okay, does he fix the AC on
Friday.
Friday? Okay,
Friday.
great, excellent. Thank you, Karen. Let's see the next
Thank you.
one. Maybe we're gonna go with Karina Rivera. What's the question for number 2?
Does she send many emails?
Does she send many emails to customers, right? Okay, great. Something that I noticed, guys, and that you need to pay very close attention to is in this verb. Remember that since we have the does already, which is the auxiliary, do not add the letter S, okay? We do not need the letter S, only the verb, okay? Great, thank you, Karina. Let's see with the next one. Let me check someone who has not participated. Damaris. What about number 3, Damaris?
Doesn't she cleans the first floor only?
Does she clean the first?
Floor only.
Okay, let's pay attention to this. Does she clean the first floor only? What do the rest think? Is it okay like this? What do you guys think? Or do you have a different question for the rest? Do you guys have any different answer or a different question? Let's see, maybe Manuel, do you have it like this or do you have it a little different?
Karina, you can do it.
The question is different, teacher.
Okay, what's
The answer is in negative.
exactly, because the answer is a negative, right? No, she doesn't. She cleans the first floor only. You are making emphasis that she only cleans one floor. Ella solo pasa limpiando en un piso nada más, not on the rest, right? So what is the question that you guys have?
Does she
Does she clean?
Floor only.
only clean? Does she clean?
Only,
She
Only?
clean
only
only
the first
first
floor.
Okay. There are different options. Probably we can say, does she clean all the building? Or maybe we can say, does she clean all floors? Right? Maybe. So those are two possible questions, right? Because we are emphasizing that she only cleans the first floor, okay? Porque ella solo limpia el primer piso. Están preguntando en general si limpia todo el edificio o todos
O
los
sea, el
pisos,
primer piso.
but no, she doesn't. She cleans only the first floor only, okay? Alrighty then, so keep that in mind. And the last one, let's see, maybe Mauricio, can you help us with number 4?
Does Eric keep track on the cell?
Okay, does Eric
Keep
track
on the cell.
on the, I don't know why they added cells like this, but it should be like this. Okay, on the cells. Okay. So does Eric keep track on the cells? Okay, perfect, guys. Good job. So just keep that in mind as a friendly reminder. If we have the auxiliary does, then what do you mean with doesn't?
No, does, no.
Yeah, the question always, we never say doesn't, right? Does, always it's just like
okay.
does.
Okay.
So just keep that in mind, and I want to emphasize it. If you have the auxiliary does, you do not need to conjugate or add any letter S to the verb, okay?
Okay,
Keep that
thank you.
in mind, okay? Good. Now, are we ready for the presentations? Yesterday, we only had the group number 1. Okay, are you ready for the presentations? Yes, teacher, no teacher,
Yes,
maybe.
Yes, teacher.
Teacher.
Yes.
Okay.
We need more time in couple.
You need more time once again? For
Teacher,
real?
in the chat, Carlos.
Let me check the chat. Carlos says, what is the difference for sales? And sales. Okay, sorry, I hadn't checked the chat. There is a difference, guys. So this word, sale, is a verb, right? Is a verb. For example, Mario sells books.
Mario
Okay.
vende libros.
Exactly. So sell, it's a verb, okay? And
Vender.
this is a noun, okay? For example, Mario completes many sales.
Mario completa
Objective.
las ventas, algo así.
Ventas, exactly. So this is a noun, okay? So that is the difference. Sell is a verb. I sell, you sell, everyone sells, right? It's a verb, right? It's an action verb. And this other word, sales, it's a noun, right? Es como decir ventas, right? That's why we
Como un
say
objetivo.
sales, not necessarily an adjective. It could be a noun or an adjective, because if you say sales representative, right? Here it could be an adjective. So what is the meaning of sales representative?
Cantidades.
Representante de venta.
Yeah, it could be representante de ventas or vendedor, right? Exactly. So that is the difference. Okay, does that make sense?
Okay, coach, thanks.
Ready then. Okay, now, are you sure that you need more time in your groups? Or shall we present right now?
Right now, teacher.
Right now, okay.
It's
Let's do it. Okay, let me see. Let me check the groups, because only the group number 1 presented, and yesterday you were saved by the bell. So what is the meaning of saved by the bell?
Salvados por la campana.
Exactly. So let's see. So yeah, yesterday only the group one presented. So in group two, we have Ronaldo, Irving, Mauricio, Luis, Manuel, and Jancy. Is everybody here for the presentation?
Hey.
Ok, ¿quién empieza?
Okay, so who starts?
Yancy, si gusta empieza usted con Luis.
Ok. Se encuentra Yancy por ahí.
Ahí está. Ahí está.
Sí.
Yes. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
I have a question. What do you do weekdays?
On weekdays?
Yes.
I work Monday to Friday. On Monday, I have a meeting. Tuesday, I have a training. Wednesday, I prepare financial report. Thursday, I make phone calls. Friday, I make clear phone calls. Saturday, I rest. And Sunday, I go to church and I play soccer. What about you and your partner?
On Monday, we prepare a report of the sale. And Tuesday, organize the merchandising. And Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all day, I service customer. And Saturday, clean and organizer our department. And Sunday, I have my day off. Manuel, what about you?
What about you, me? I have worked in the call center for 8 years, and two of my activities from the Monday and to Thursday to verify customer information and detect fraud. I have Friday off. I go for a walk in the morning and in the afternoon and play video games. And the weekends and make reports. At work, we never see the boss. Thank you. Mauricio, how do you do?
What?
How do you do the weekdays?
¿Qué es lo que hago en semana? En España, sí. Estoy
Yeah, but
perdido ahorita.
the answer in English.
Ajá. Es que estoy un poquito descoordinado.
Okay, but you prepare the role play. Remember, we talked about it on Wednesday and yesterday. So let's see, Mauricio, what do you remember? So what are the activities that you do at work, Mauricio?
Sí, es que la cuestión es teacher, de que ayer, el momento que íbamos a hacer esta parte, solamente me quedé en audio porque me pasó un problema familiar bastante fuerte.
Ah,
Y sí me
okay.
conecté, pero me descoordiné a la hora de hacer esta parte y solamente, bueno, solamente en la primera parte, lo primero que se hablaba, pude hacer, lo demás me perdí por cositas que
Okay,
pasaron por ahí.
okay, cool. Let's see, maybe we can continue with somebody else, Manuel, instead of Mauricio. Maybe somebody
Okay,
else from the group.
teacher.
Jancy, go ahead.
Okay, okay.
Gracias,
What do you do Wednesday, Cesar? ¿Y César? Mm, Irving, what do you do weekday, Irving?
Hello,
Nothing. Okay,
I
thank
am
you.
quality auditor. I work Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, I am with my son. And the Sunday rest at home. Uh, what about you, Ronald?
Let's see, Ronald.
No, teacher, I think Ronald is not in our group.
Let me see. So, hold on.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo, but I don't know if Ronaldo has joined today. No, Ronaldo is not in class
Yes,
right now.
no. Uh, I finish. Thank you for information.
Okay, so
Finish, teacher.
you finished? Okay, cool.
Thank you, group.
Thank you, guys. Remember that ideally everyone needs to participate, okay? Because the more we practice, the better, right? Let's see. Now we're moving to group 3 then. Damaris, Karen, Sandra, Nicolas, and Victor. What about you guys?
Okay. Sandra and me.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. I am fine, thank you.
I'm fine. A question. What do you do on weekdays?
What about you and your partner?
In my days on week, on Monday, I meet with my boss and my coworker. On Tuesday, I send welcome emails. On Wednesday, I sell membership. On Thursday, I go to the hotel to reside. How do you say recepcionar, teacher? Reside.
Receive.
Receive. Okay. On Thursday, I go to the hotel to receive. On Friday is my day off. And finally work all weekend on Saturday and Sunday. What about you, Sandra?
Me,
What do you do
me
on weekdays?
Monday morning, we had a small team meeting. On Tuesday, she helped user recover their Chivo wallet account. On Wednesday, he helps her withdraw money from the ATM. Thursday, help new user create their account. On Friday, I help user deposit money into their account. The Saturday and Sunday, I leave work early.
Okay. What about you, Damaris?
We Monday make calls, and Tuesday and Wednesday consult merchandise, and the Thursday Friday dispatch of merchandise.
Okay. What about you, Santos? What do you do on weekdays?
Wednesday, is Saturday. Um, it becomes Tuesday, Sunday. Um, gas station.
Okay. Victor, what do you do on weekdays?
Uh, every day we prepare the orders from the stores. For example, Venezuela, Escalón, and San Benito. And he reviews the order that we send to the stores.
Okay. And finally, Carlos, what do you do on weekdays?
Okay. On Monday, I prepare the product source. Tuesday, I clean my workplace. Wednesday, I take inventory. Thursdays, I send product to another store. Friday is my day off. And Saturday and Sunday, once again, I take inventory.
Okay. Only that, teacher.
Okay, perfect, guys. Great job. So a lot of activities that you do.
Thanks.
Perfect, great. Thank you. Karen, just I wanted to clarify something because you go to the hotel to work as a receptionist, right?
Yes, in
With the
occasion.
guests, with the guests, like, hey, you check their name and you give them the keys to the room, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, instead of receive, it will be that on the date that you go, Tuesday, Wednesday, you work as a receptionist.
Okay.
Yeah, because since you had said only recibir, but I didn't know if they were guests or material or something like that. But instead, it would be
Receive
work as
person.
work as a receptionist, right?
I work as a receptionist.
As a receptionist.
Okay, teacher, thanks.
That you welcome the guests to the hotel and all that. Okay.
Okay.
Great, thank you then. So we are moving, let's see, we have group number 4, right? There we have Alma, Belki, Liliana, Marlon, Nereida, and Ronald.
Okay. Empiezo. yo. Hello, my name is Ronald. I work at Supertext Lourdes, and my activities during the week are Monday, title report. Tuesday, create graphic. Wednesday, share report. Thursday, a free day, and provide support in the coding area. And you, Marlon, what are your activities for the week?
Oh, that's good, Ronald. And it's very important. Well, my work activities during the week are, for example, on Monday, I organize a shopping list which Monday, Tuesday, meet poultry for pollution or sourcing in dressing. Tuesday and Friday, I took inventory to see how I am in terms of supply. And yours, what are your activities?
My activities, Marlon, the Monday to Friday is invoice estimates, the project, enter remittances, I send reports. What about Nereida?
Hello, Sarai. My activities during the weeks are in the Monday, general cleaning, Thursday, history merchandising, Saturday, club the park, report. Do you weekdays working?
Hello, group. I am work at Intercomplex Lourdes Supertext and my work quality auditor. My work is about to revise, opting to approve it and manage production. I do a lot of activity and reports and will award there from Monday and Friday. Thank you.
Falta uno. Do
Hello,
you weekly, Liliana?
Yeah, Liliana is the one missing.
Hello, I am a quality auditor. My week routine is to review the quality of production in a certain area, and at the end of each they deliver report of what was reviewed. And on Saturday I clean the house, and on Sunday I rest. Thank you.
Thank you,
Finish
teacher.
for finish for.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you,
Excellent.
teacher.
Excellent, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Just a few words. Remember that is organize, okay? The word organize. Also, some of you were saying free day. Do we say free day or Friday?
Friday.
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 Friday?
Friday.
Friday, right? The correct one is Friday. Also, supplies, right? The supplies that you get. Also, some said Monday too, but it's Monday. Okay,
Monday
Monday.
to Friday.
Monday to Friday,
Friday.
exactly. And the word is not production. We say production. Okay,
Production.
production. Production.
Production.
Okay, perfect. And then we have the last group, last but not least, group number 5, Karina Canales, Karina Rivera, Katia, Sonia, and Jamilet. Let's see. You guys are the last one, so let's go for it.
Okay. Ok, compañeras, empiezo. Hello, how are you? Jamilet.
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
I have a question. What do you on week days?
Read specification, the garment appearance.
Okay.
What about you?
My activities are I make audit reports, approving garments. Only.
Okay.
What about you, Karina Canales?
Hi. At my work, at my job, I clean and I tag the products, fulfill and place the product in shelves. What about you, Kathy?
I um I take the products, I clean products in the sheet clothes. Karina.
Hi, the Monday and Friday, my activity is account and the negotiate price.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Finish, teacher.
Okay, perfect. Just remember, instead of saying the Monday, if you are going to talk about the whole week, instead of saying the Monday, like literal translation, el lunes, right? We say on Monday. Okay, on Monday. And if you are going to talk about the whole week, it is from Monday to Friday, right? From Monday to Friday. For example, I work from Monday to Friday.
Oh, sorry.
Or on from Monday to Saturday. It depends on your schedule, right? From Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday noon, because most people work until Saturday noon, 12 p.m., right? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Perfect, guys. Now you speak a lot more, you see? If you compare it with the day number 1, si lo comparan con el primer día de clases, how do you feel?
Obvio. Sí.
We are a champions.
You are.
Very good.
50%.
You are definitely very
Better
good.
coach.
Yeah, very good. So the more we practice, the better, okay? Okay, good job. I like it. I like it. Obviously, in the next presentations, we are going to add more information and then more information and more, and the more you will speak, okay? Let's see. Now we worked on this part. We will not talk about the daily routines yet. Or daily routines. We were talking about general activities at work, but we will also, let's see, we are going to do a couple exercises because I noticed that in the part for do and does and also the negatives, we have a few, still have a few questions. So I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 minutes to complete this exercise. This is for a do or does, okay? So let me share it in the WhatsApp group. We will do it in groups because I really want you to master this part before we move on to the, how do we call them, daily routines. So this is the first one that we are going to work on in groups, okay? Can you guys see my screen? This is the
Yes.
first exercise. You need to
Yes.
choose whether you are going to choose do or does, okay? Very simple, do or
Okay.
does. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 questions, okay? And you just need to select do or does, because we really need to know how to ask questions based on the subject, okay? So I will give you a few minutes to work on this in the groups because we need to master this part of the questions and also the negatives, okay? Before we check the daily routines. So let me give you a few minutes. Is it clear about what we need to do in groups, guys?
Yes,
Is it?
teacher.
Yes?
Yes.
Perfect then. Okay, please accept the invite. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Now.
Yo hago, sí, make
Ajá,
my bed.
cabal.
Do I make
Ajá,
my bed?
ajá.
Yo hago mi cama. ¿Yo hago mi cama? Sí, va. En la del sapito sería
Sí.
dog, porque es un animal. Does a frog live in the sea? Que si las ranas viven en el mar, sería does.
Vive una rana en el mar.
Vive una rana en el mar, sería does and frog
Ujú.
live in the sea.
Remember that
Ahora,
is live, not live, okay? Live,
live, live,
live.
live in the sea. Live, live in the
Ujú.
sea.
Ahí
Y
sería
does they run very fast?
sería do.
Do they?
Do.
Do they run
Do
very
they
fast?
run very fast? Y birds, please. Y ellas, ¿verdad? The girls play football. Sería does.
Sí,
Does
does.
the girl?
Sí.
Does the girl play football?
So does it say girls or girl? Is it one or more than one?
Girls.
Girls.
More one.
Okay.
Girl played football.
Um,
To
sería girls. Es como de
chicas.
plural. Ajá,
Sería
chicas.
dos.
Varias.
Does.
Does.
Das,
Does
das.
the
The
girl.
girl
Are you
Sí,
sure that
play
it's
football.
does for they? Do we say does they or do they?
No, es does.
Okay, for what subjects do we use does? ¿Para cuáles sujetos usamos does?
He, it.
He, she, and it. Do the
Ah,
girls fall under that category?
she. No.
She? Is it a she?
No.
They.
We,
Porque
Mm,
habla como de en plural,
ellas.
the girls.
The girls,
Ajá.
exactly.
Sería we.
Auxiliar do.
do.
Do, exactly, do.
Do the
Okay.
girls play the football? Play football. Ahora, don't love me. Do? Do don't love me? Sí, sería do. O does.
Do,
sí.
ajá, porque es Tom,
Do.
es él.
Sería, ajá,
Do.
sería
Mm,
Tom me ama, que es algo así creo que.
Dos. Dos.
pero sería
Does Tom love me?
Does Tom love me? Ajá, como es él.
Does.
Serían does.
Porque es él.
Sí.
Y la última, tú haces karate. O sea, practicas o haces karate. ¿Cuál sería? Es él. O sea, tú.
Who?
Sería do you?
Sería
Do you
do you
do you
do
do karate?
karate?
Do you do karate?
Repasémosla.
La primera. Do you like pizza? La
Do,
segunda.
sí.
Ya terminé yo.
Me avisen entonces para darle el check.
Ok. No sé si ya terminaron las demás.
Sí.
¿Ya?
Sí, ¿verdad? Ya terminaron las demás, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Ah, pues
Sí.
sí, compañera. Por
Ok.
favor.
Y check. Oh,
Yes.
10.
Ahí está.
Okay, perfect. You got them all correct. Cool. Let me check the other groups and we go back. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Let's see.
¿Cómo era?
Okay, let's see. I should have everyone back in 10 seconds. So now with this part,
Teacher,
yes, Mauricio.
estaba compartiendo con los compañeros que estaba un poquito así distraído, ¿verdad? Con referente a las what about me. No sé si todavía se puede o ya quedó así.
The what part, I'm
Puedo
sorry?
responder al what about, ajá, en las preguntas, en lo que me tocaba, que me preguntaron y me quedé a hacer.
Ajá.
Me había distraído un poco.
Okay.
No sé si
In groups.
todavía.
Yeah, go ahead and say it right now, Mauricio. So what do you do? What are your activities?
What about from Monday to Friday? I say a different daily route. For example, Monday, markets, Tinetti, y Saturday, Oloquilta.
Okay.
Thank you. Hasta ahí.
Okay. So, you said daily route. Yeah, you can say, so it's a ruta, right?
Daily route,
Okay.
different route.
Different routes. Yeah, I thought that you were going to say routine, but
different market.
forget about it then. Yeah, so yeah, so the different routes when you go to El Mercado and to other places. Okay, perfect, Mauricio. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you. No problem.
Okay.
Let's see. Now we're going to check what you guys did. So very simple. You were supposed to select between the do or does. Something that I always see where you have difficulties is with the following. For example, you need to check if it is singular or plural, okay? The person that you are talking about or the subject in the sentence, right? You need to pay attention to that part to check if it is singular or plural. For example, and you need to check under which category do they fall. For example, I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, right? Depending on who you're talking about. For example, if we say the ladies, okay, hold on.
El día te está enviando.
Okay. So if we say, for example, which one should we choose? Do or does the ladies work on weekends? So what do you think that we could do to find out? ¿Cómo voy a saber yo si le pongo el do o el does? What is the verb? We need to identify the subject, right, of the sentence. ¿Quién es el sujeto de esta
The
pregunta?
ladies.
The
ladies.
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 Okay, the ladies. Under what category do they fall? Si hablo de ladies, do they fall under the category of I?
No.
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 You?
No.
No.
We?
No.
No.
They.
They?
Yes.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. So it's plural. Keep that in mind. So do we say do the ladies or does the ladies work on weekends?
Do.
Do.
Do
The
they.
ladies.
For a weekend.
Exactly. Do the ladies work on weekends? So remember, what you need to identify is the subject, okay? You need to know the subject of the sentence, el sujeto. Si estoy hablando de ellas, ellos, you, me, he, she, or it.
He,
For,
it.
for
Okay.
example, another example. Okay, what about this example? Who is the subject of this sentence, guys?
Marco.
Marco,
Does
okay.
He.
Under what category does Marco fall?
Marco is
He.
he.
Está hablando de él.
He, right? I'm talking about
He.
him, right? Marco,
Does
he.
he.
Exactly. So that's what you need to pay
does
attention. So for you to select the do or does, you need to identify the subject of the sentence first, okay? Keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to erase this. I guess that I'm getting the flu. I want to sneeze. Okay, let's see. Liliana, can you take the first one? Do I say do or does, Liliana? But read the complete sentence.
Okay. Do you like pizza?
Okay, do you like pizza? Liliana, do you like pizza?
Yes.
yes, I do.
I should Wincho. Yes,
Liliana.
Liliana, only
Yes, I
Liliana,
do.
no
yes,
more.
I do.
Ah, okay. So all of the
Gracias,
sudden,
compañero.
we had like 4 or 5 Lilianas. I don't know. Opa. Okay. Okay, let's see. The next one, Luis. So do we say do or does? Can you read the complete sentence?
Does Lily study Spanish?
Okay, so Luis, does Lily study Spanish? It's a question for you. Does Lily study Spanish? You can invent it, right? You can invent the answer.
No. Podría ser no. She doesn't.
No, she doesn't. Okay, either
Lily
or
study
invent
English.
it. Okay, perfect. Elvin, what about the next one?
Do he wash the car?
Do, okay, is it like this, Elvin? Do he
Yes.
wash the car? Okay,
Yes.
good. What about the
He was.
rest? What do you guys say? So if we are talking about he, Mario, Pedro, Pablo, do we use do or does?
Does.
That's
Does.
We use does. Keep that in mind. Elvin, we are talking
That.
about he en la categoría de quién cae.
the third person.
That.
Third
Does
person, right? Does he wash the car? Does who? Mario, Pedro, Pablo,
Antonio,
Antonio, okay.
Carlos.
Carlos, yeah,
Marlon.
could be, right? It's a pro Marlo, it's a probability, right? It's a man. Does he wash the car? So Elvin, keep that in mind. Let's see, now maybe we can move on with Nicolas. So what about this one?
Do penguins eat fish?
Okay, why do we use do, Nicolas, on this one?
Porque,
Eh,
teacher, teníamos esa duda. Perdón que interrumpa.
Ah, okay, so penguins.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pensamos que era doesn't porque es
Doesn't.
un animal.
Ah, yeah, but what about this? Pay attention to this that I have right here.
The letter S is the
Por la S. Ah,
Okay,
J.
so let me ask you, penguins with an S, is it singular or
Pingus.
plural?
Plural.
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 Ah, okay, so that's why
Omitimos eso, teacher. Thank you.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the main objective of these exercises, right? Maybe Sarai can help us with the next one. Let's see, Sarai, do I say do or does?
Perdón, teacher.
Ah, yeah,
Es
no worries.
I Mike.
On this one, do I say, do I make my bed or does I make my bed?
Do I my bed?
Okay, great. Do I make my bed? Jamilet, what about the next one?
Das a frog
Live or leave?
live in the sea?
Live in the sea. Okay, great. Karina Canales, what about the next one?
Do they run very fast?
Do they run very fast? Okay. Karina Rivera, what about the next one?
Does the hare play football?
Okay, does the girls play football?
Mm.
Now, let me ask you something, Kari. Pay attention to this thing. So, girls, right?
Girl.
I'm even exaggerating. Girls, what can you tell about that? So, girls, is it singular, only one,
Singular.
or
It's
many?
plural.
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 Ah, okay, it's plural then, girls, right?
Yeah.
So do I say does the girls or do the girls?
Do the girl.
Do the
Do the
girl.
girl.
Do.
Ah, we have like 4 Karinas once again. So Kari,
Oh,
so
sorry.
no problem. So Karina, what do you say? Do you stay with the does or do? What do you think?
Do.
Okay, do because it's plural, right? Girls. Estamos hablando de ellas, okay? Great.
Thank you, teacher.
We're talking about them. Thank you, Karina. Let's see, maybe with the next one. Maybe Nereida, you want to give it a try with this one. Do we say do or does?
Does.
Okay, does.
Yo.
Yeah, go
That's
ahead, Nereida.
love it.
Does Tom love me? Now we had 2 or 3 Nereidas.
Solo yo, Nereida, ponte.
Okay, and finally the last one, let's see, maybe Christian, can you take the last one? Maybe Christian's not there. Let's see. Or maybe Paola.
Okay, teacher. Do you do karate?
Do you do karate? Okay, let's check. Perfect, 100%, right? So this is the main reason why we do these exercises, right? So we need to identify. We need to identify the subject. Pay attention to that. Tienen que fijarse si es singular or
Plural.
plural, right?
Plural.
Because for singulars, most likely we use does, depending if it's third person singular, he, she, and it. And for the rest, we use do, right? Keep that in mind. Now we're going to have the last exercise. And this one is to remember a little about the negatives. Why? Because when we move on to the next topic, that is about the daily routines, we need to master this topic to say the things that you do and the things that you don't do, okay? So we will have the last exercise of tonight. This will help us with vocabulary and also to remember a little. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. This is going to be the last exercise, guys. And what we need to do is very simple. This one, we covered it, but let's check another one. Very simple. In this, you need to select either doesn't or don't, okay? Again, what do we need to pay attention to? The subject, okay? The subject of the sentence, okay? I'm going to give you about 5 minutes and then we will discuss it together. So is it clear about what we need to do, guys?
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
perfect. And remember that in these exercises, you need to read, right? The purpose that, Sonia, you go with number 1 and then you read it. I don't do this, right? Okay, great. Let me open up the groups and there we go.
Next.
She
Doesn't.
doesn't, but
She
me.
doesn't, right?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Doesn't.
Estamos de acuerdo,
She
¿verdad?
doesn't.
Sí.
Sí, doesn't.
Yes.
Next.
He doesn't.
También doesn't.
Sería he
Sing
doesn't sing
rock.
rock.
Ok, ahora.
Last night.
As-
Sí.
Boom.
Scenario.
Ahí sí tengo duda.
Sería,
Sí, igual.
sería dozen, porque
Sí.
solo está
Doesn't.
hablando de un
Sí,
animal.
sí, es cierto.
Doesn't. Ok, acá.
Y
¿Ves?
ahí
Los
sería
dos
dumb.
empiezan de we
We.
don't.
We don't
Sí,
believe
Ok.
dumb, sí.
hit.
No.
Sí.
Ajá, ok.
You
Aquí.
don't have
Don't.
a butt.
You don't.
Don't.
Sí.
Don't.
You
Sí.
don't. Sí.
Yes.
Acá.
Ahí creo que sería
What
they doesn't,
they
creo yo.
No.
don't.
Simple
No,
don't.
They
don't.
don't.
They don't clean the
Don't.
bathroom.
Clean.
Ok. Acá.
Here.
The
Here.
girls
Ahí
don't.
sí sería
Está hablando
dozen.
de ella.
Pues sería doesn't.
Sí, porque es femenino.
Es de
Sí.
ella, sí.
Ujú.
Ok. Acá.
Ahí sí sería don't.
Sí, ahí sí sería don't.
Está hablando de...
de ellos.
Ajá.
Don't.
Sí,
Sí.
porque está
Ujú.
Ok.
en plural.
Está hablando de los murciegalitos, de Batmancitos.
Sí. Vaya, entonces, checamos.
Chequeamos.
Ujú.
Ok.
Ok.
Ya
Hemos
podemos.
mejorado.
Sí. Vaya, ahora leemos porque dijo que teníamos que leer.
Sí,
Ok.
una cada uno.
Ujú.
Empiezo.
Dele.
Dele.
I don't play the guitar.
Ok, next.
I don't play the guitar.
Allí. Ahora la tercera sería cheese. Y don't. No sé por qué no puedo ver las opciones que da ahí.
Ni yo tampoco no lo puedo
Ni
ver.
yo, pero igual, ajá, ¿sabe por qué? Solo
Bueno,
sería cheese.
intentemos. She don't.
Cheese don't, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
With meat.
No, te escuchas para ver, como para ver las opciones, solo a vos creo que te salen porque nosotros no lo salen. Y
Pero
si
sí,
no puedes decir qué es lo que te sale, por
Es que
favor.
solo son dos. Si es el
solo
don't,
son
pues
dos.
doesn't.
Doesn't.
Solo es
Ajá.
el don't o el does.
O el doesn't.
Doesn't, el
Doesn't.
doesn't.
Ujú.
Solo esos dos se
Solo
salen.
son, sí,
Solo
Sí,
esas
solo
dos
esos dos
opciones.
son.
sí,
Pero cuando las
dale
marcas,
ahí, Cristian. Don't, she's don't,
She
you
don't.
meet.
Build.
pero cuando ya las marco, ya les aparece ahí.
Sí,
Sí,
eso
ahí sí.
sí. Ahora el otro, he, sin wrong. Vamos a ver.
Sí.
Él canta rock. He don't. He don't. He don't sing rock. ¿Sí va?
Sí.
Ok.
Are you
Ah,
sure
pues
that we
sería
say
don't.
he don't?
¿Ah?
Are you sure that we say he don't?
No.
Doesn't.
No.
Doesn't.
He doesn't sing rock.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Ah, pues
Thank
sería
you.
he doesn't. Ah, ya
Sí,
me
porque,
acordé,
sí, sí,
sí.
sí.
Ya. Ay.
Sí,
Thank you,
porque
teacher.
él no canta rock.
Ah, ok. A nice flea. ¿Qué es flea?
Fly, como volar, creo que sí, creo. Ajá,
Yeah,
volar.
that's fly.
Ah, el caracol no vuela. A nice doesn't flee.
Ajá, sería doesn't ahí también, si no me equivoco.
Doesn't. Intentemos.
Sí, ahí es doesn't.
Va. A nice doesn't flee.
A snail doesn't fly.
Ah, fly.
Fly, fly.
Fly.
Oh, sorry, teacher.
No problem. That's how we learn.
Ahora, we living in Egipto.
We
Ellos viven en
are
Egipto.
Let's see, let's wait for everyone.
and play. I don't play the guitar.
Let's see, about 10 more seconds. Yeah, and everyone should be back. So we can quickly check and leave for the weekend. Okay, now I guess that I should have everyone. So let me quickly share my screen and we will check. So very simple, you only had to check either select doesn't or don't, right?
Don't.
Let me
don't play the
see.
guitar.
Don't.
I
I
don't
don't
play the
play the
guitar.
guitar. Yes.
Okay, let's see. Sonia, what about the next one?
You don't tidy your room.
You don't tidy your room, Alma?
She don't will meet.
She don't? Like this, Alma?
Will meet.
Okay, so she don't buy meat. Is it like this, guys?
No.
No, it
He
doesn't buy
doesn't.
me.
She doesn't, right?
Buy
Okay, she
meat.
doesn't. Why? Because the doesn't, we use it for a third person, right? He, she, and it. Okay, let's see. Sandra, what about this one?
He doesn't sing rock.
He doesn't sing rock. Okay, let's see. Hold on, I'm going to mute because I hear a dog barking right now. Okay, let's see. Emerson, what about the one for the snail?
A snail doesn't fly.
Doesn't fly, exactly. Snails doesn't fly. Let's see, Jamilet, what about this one?
We don't live in Egypt.
In Egypt, right? We don't live in Egypt. We live in El Salvador. Liliana.
You don't have a boat.
A boat.
A boat.
A boat.
Okay. A boat.
Okay.
You don't have a boat.
A boat, okay. Mauricio.
Boat.
What?
This one, Mauricio, what do you say? They doesn't or they don't?
They don't clean the bathroom.
They don't clean the bathroom. Let's see, Sarai.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I don't know what word the bathroom
Sorry,
is, but
Sarai.
okay, let's see, Sarai.
This girl doesn't go to the disco.
Okay, this girl doesn't go to the disco. And the last one, Luis.
They don't lay eggs.
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 Yeah, bats
Bats
don't lay
don't
eggs.
lay eggs.
So the bats, like
eat
Batman,
grass.
they do not lay eggs, right? No ponen huevos, okay?
Are
Excellent.
manipulated.
Okay, perfect, guys. So good practice. We are right on time for the 5 minutes that we missed last night when I had the power outage. We will call it a day right here, right now, and enjoy your weekend. We will see each other on Monday.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you, guys.
Monday.
Bye.
Thank you,
Good
teacher.
night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.